Sweeties, welcome to or back to the channel, and today we're doing Karlami Hair. So this will be a straight out of the bag install. I did not prep this hair in any way. I didn't tweeze or bleach the knots. In the bag you get 2 HD wig caps, lashes, and a melt belt. The wig that I'm reviewing today is a 99J 13x4 curly wig. I think it's in the texture jury curl, and this is 26 inches. It has 2 combs in the top, 1 comb in the back, adjustable straps, and a lace tab. Let's make sure to cut that out. There's so many times I have installed wigs and I forget that. So as you can see, this does have a white cast to it. It's transparent lace. So I'm just going to go in and tint with a cream foundation to help better blend with my skin. That's what it's looking like. And as you can see, it takes away a lot of that white cast and it just helps it neutralize and look more like skin. So this is a wig you will have to cut the ear tabs on. Just make sure that you're going up and over the entire curvature of your ear. Whatever is still covering your ear, that is what you're going to cut off. Just make sure that your wig is sitting the way it's supposed to. Make sure everything is nice and even because you don't want one side to be shorter than the other. So now just comb back all of the hair, make sure it's out of the way. I'm going to take my got to be and I'm going to do what I call like a little lazy method. I don't feel like putting the got to be on and then putting the wig on top of it. I just spray directly on the hairline. I don't go past it. I don't go too far back. I want it directly on the hairline. You can kind of keep those hairs combed back if you like. And then I'm just going to tie it down with the melt belt. I'm going to use my blow dryer on a medium heat. Just go all around my hairline. And sometimes after I blow dry it, I let it sit for like a minute or two just to make sure everything is nice and adhered. And then I take the melt belt off. So now I'm just taking the melt belt off. You can see it's nice and laid down. We're going to kind of loosen those hairs back up. We don't want anything to look too crunchy or hard. And then I'm going to go into cutting my lace off. I cut it into 3 sections, sometimes more. It just depends on how I feel, but 3 sections is usually good. I'm going to take my razor and just cut as close to that hairline as possible. Okay, so now that the lace is off, you now see that annoying white cast line. You're just going to take some got to be or spritz, whichever one you choose, and just tap it around the hairline. Make sure it's nicely saturated, not too much, but just making sure that you're turning that lace transparent. We want it to melt back into the skin, okay? Because sometimes when you're cutting and pulling, it kind of lifts on the end, so we just want to make sure everything is nice and melted. Go ahead and put your band on, hit it with the blow dryer, and you should be good. So this is after I removed the melt belt, and I just rubbed a little bit of what was left in my brush from tinting the lace around the hairline just to help everything marinate better, and I think it came out great. So now I'm going to move on to my edges. This wig appears to already be pre-plucked, but sometimes when you make parts and stuff like that, you need to tweeze out a few hairs. Don't be afraid. As you can see, I'm not doing a lot, but it is making a slight difference. You don't have to do this as soon as you get the wig. You can do it over time if you're just not comfortable. But yes, and I'm also going to show you that once you part down your edges, sometimes the parting is great, but then the hair that's in that section, it was a lot of hair in this section, so it needs to be thinned out before you can actually swoop it. You don't want them to be too thick or too overpowering, so I just pull straight down and thin them out a bit so that it gives a more natural look. You see, this side is so much more natural than the other side that I haven't done yet. So just be mindful. You can go in and tweeze. You don't have to be afraid. It just helps everything look so much more natural. So I'm going to go in and redefine the curls because I've been doing a lot of stuff and half of it is frizzy, half of it is not. As you can see, that section I've already done the water. I also use styling foam. I don't use mousse, that gets pretty firm for me. I like playful, soft hair, so I use a styling foam. Throughout the day, it's still a bit movable. It holds the curl, but it also can get a bit fluffy, which I like. So that is how I got the curls back in this hair. This is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the link down in the description below. And until next time, stay sweet.